Well, Erik Samuelson, you're stepping down as chair of the AFC Wimbledon Foundation after 9 years. Tell us the reasons why you're doing this.
Well, when I stopped being CEO just over 2 years ago now, I said I'd continue as the chair of the foundation. So I wanted to make sure that a proper, no pun intended, foundation on which to build in a new stadium. And here we are. We're here, sitting here literally today. It seemed like the right time. So, we've gone from small base to having a place now where the foundation has a hub from which to be based. It will shortly be opening a five-a-side pitch, which is largely for community use within the stadium grounds. The advent of the Don's Local Action Group merged into the foundation. All those things together feel like the right time to really boost our growth and our presence. And I think a fresh face and fresh ideas just felt like the right thing to do.
You can't have answered my next question, which is what next for the foundation?
Well, I mean, what next is the DLAG, Don's Local Action Group, has had a massive impact in terms of our visibility across the borough, various boroughs in fact. And that gives us an even stronger base from which to grow. So there's a strategy in place to increase our work in the education sector, in health sector, in our social support to members of the public, and all the work we do it on a much larger scale. And also it has a side effect of having a significant benefit to the club, because people will be attracted to the club through the work that we, or my successor and the team, do.
I've been here for a couple of foundation events already, which, albeit in the strange times of COVID, but they went really well. And what does it mean to be in the heart of Wimbledon now, and the difference it makes?
Well, when we were in Kingsmeadow, which seems forever ago now, doesn't it? But actually, I don't know, we've been playing games here for only 6 months. But when we were there, we still had the focus that we must have a really strong presence in Merton, and that was one of the major contributors, I think, to getting Merton behind us to build this stadium. Now that we're here, physically here, Phil Rudling, the director, who's been with us for the last 4 or 5 years, I think, he's got plans to grow, and it's so much easier. I was here one day when they had an event for local schools, a competition, and it's fantastic to be able to say, we'll run your end of season football competition, you can come on our pitch and play it. Imagine the effect on you as a young child wanting to play football and perhaps looking for a team to support. It's a brilliant opportunity for the foundation to grow and for the club to benefit.
And you live locally. What you hear about the Wimbledon story now? Are people aware that we're here and things are really pushing on?
I think there's more to be done. I think once the real, and I don't mean any slight on this, but once the real football starts, and by that I mean we're playing competitive games with people in the stadium. We've seen what it's like watching England play at Wembley with a crowd there again at last. Once that's happening and people can see the traffic coming and the increased publicity around it, I think it'll just grow and grow and grow. In some ways I envy my successor, Jenny Scott, because she's taking on something that we've built and it's good and solid, but now it can grow, if not exponentially, then substantially. It's a massive opportunity.
Okay, thanks for joining us, Erik.
My pleasure.